up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with another SockStudios animation reaction. That is right. And today you guys have been requesting for me to react to growing up with strict parents. Now, I think a lot of us had well, some of us probably had strict parents growing up. I definitely had a very strict mom growing up. But I was also a wild child and got in a lot of trouble, so I deserved it. So I'm really curious to see how many of these stories I relate to, and let me know in the comments some of your strict parent stories as well. But before we jump into this, show them some love over at SockStudios by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, let's go. Story time.
I will tell you how it is growing up with strict parents.
You think your parents are strict? I'm literally Indian, bro.
Like, the only reason why I think my parents are strict is when I went over to my friend's house and met their parents.
You were allowed to go to your friend's house?
Your parents didn't even let you go visit your
I
friends?
couldn't even
No,
leave the
they're
house.
like, oh, you're gonna go there. You're gonna start snorting some stuff or something.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
gonna get stabbed and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Shank,
stabbed.
get shank, shank.
For story purposes, I will call this friend Bob.
I love
Bob. I would always ask my parents to drive me over to Bob's house to hang out. Everything was normal. We would like hang out. We would play basketball.
Kicking it
for, like,
old
5
school
minutes,
style.
and then we would go inside and play video games for about like 20 hours.
Was it Among Us?
We usually played so long that like the sun was rising the next day. Like our eyes were literally melting in our skull.
What were you playing?
Black Ops 2? Fortnite?
There was no Fortnite. Bob,
GTA
you're so
5.
young.
Muffin's like 5 years old. All he knows is Fortnite and Among Us.
Only 2 games that exist.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Oh, I remember that
OG,
game.
the OG.
Good.
For me, this was fantastic because back at home, my parents were the type of people where I could only play a game for like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, like they were that strict.
Loading in GTA 5.
I think so. I've never been a gamer, but I did play like back in the day. Like, well, I've always played Madden, but that's different. But yeah, I think I had maybe like an hour of game time every day, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't really play much.
Exactly, right? It takes 30 minutes just to load up the game. And they're also the type of people where after those 30 minutes, they say to pause the game.
You can't
that
pause the
happens to
game,
me.
Mom. It's on live.
Exactly.
I think those are all parents. Like every single parent has
Can't
told their
pause it,
child
Mom.
to
It's
pause
live.
the
I
game.
gotta finish
we're
the
back at
game.
Bob's place. It's the morning of the next day. We haven't even went to bed or anything.
You got a slumber party?
Bob's mom was making us scrambled eggs, which was really nice.
Thanks, Bob.
Bob didn't think so.
Oh.
Who doesn't like scrambled eggs?
Bob was like, I don't want no scrambled eggs. I want mac and cheese. And I was like thinking, who wants mac and cheese for breakfast? All right,
I want
a
the scrambled
lunch
eggs.
item.
That's true.
You know what I ate for breakfast, bro? I ate aloo ka paratha, man. You don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
You said it too fast.
Aloo ka paratha.
Say it in parts.
Aloo ka paratha.
Paparata. Yes.
Aparata.
So Bob's mom was
Aparata.
like, but I made the eggs. You need it. You need to eat it for your vitamins. And this is where it changed up. Bob raised his voice. He said, I don't want it.
Oh, what a annoying little crap.
You know how awkward it is for me? I'm just sitting over there, you know? Bob and Bob's mom, they're looking at each other. The tension,
God.
it's rising. I'm like the third wheel here.
It just got
He's
real.
raising
It
his
just got
voice to
real.
his mom, but if
Dude,
I...
I never talked back to my mom. Well, I think one time did I talk back to my mom. Other than that, though, heck no, bro. My behind would have been whooped.
If I were to raise my voice to my parents, mom would be with a wooden spoon and be like, I like your cut, G. And wham!
I like
it would've
your
been
cut,
done.
G.
My mom did it with a cricket bat.
What?
Dude, you need to tell us something.
It's nothing
I
bad.
got a belt. Not often, but I got whooped by a belt a couple times. I remember the last spanking I ever got though. I made the mistake of laughing, and my mom was like, "Oh, it don't hurt no more. You think that's funny? Well, now you're grounded." Big mistake. I would have much rather taken those spankings than being grounded, bro. Worst day of my life.
Okay, I took it like a champ.
That was just the beginning.
Oh.
Bob's mom said this, Bobby, eat your scrambled eggs. I don't want to hear another word from you. And Bob said this, you dumb B-word.
Okay.
What?
He called his own mom the B word. Everyone's mouth drops, all right?
Mine
My
dropped.
mouth drops, all right? It's hitting the table.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is the table okay?
And here's the thing I didn't understand. She didn't even get angry. Mrs. Bob actually went back to the kitchen and started making something else.
What?
If I ever said something like that to my parents, I don't even think I could imagine.
I wouldn't be here with you guys. I wouldn't be talking to you.
Sevens.
She
Rest
would
in
have turned
peace,
around
chat.
super slowly. I would have seen the gates of the underworld in her eyes. I would have awakened a great beast. She would probably removed my limbs and then shipped me to Brazil. I would never know because that never happened because I've never reached that, you know, stage of life.
You got early
unlock that
access though.
ability.
Here was another reason why I thought my parents were strict, and it was from school. I can tell you right now, I was not the best kid. Well, smart, maybe, but I was a clown.
Wow.
Same.
Oh my god.
I was a class clown. I was smart though. I always got good grades, but I was definitely a class clown.
Type of guy.
I'm a
when
fun
I asked
guy.
my teacher, can I use the bathroom? The teacher was like, I don't know. Can you? And I was like, I can.
Oh,
And I would stand up
Wait, you
and
said
I
that
would
back?
pee in front of everybody.
Are you sure you want to put this
Dang.
information on the internet, bro?
This is illegal.
What grade was this? Like high school? You would just.
This was fifth
Oh,
grade. This
okay.
was fifth grade, all right? It's not like I would do something that extreme.
Dude, this was yesterday, I swear.
I didn't do anything that extreme, but like I said, I was always goofing around.
Bit of a goofball.
Shut up, Muffin. One time I was in cafeteria, I wanted to impress all my friends. I was gonna show them a magic trick.
The lady.
Yeah. I was gonna make the milk out of my carton disappear. You know those little cartons of milk? I was gonna make the milk out of that disappear.
I like the chocolate one.
I took the carton behind my back. I said this, 3, 2, 1. And I squeezed the carton as hard as I could. And it just blew milk everywhere.
Sucks.
What do you think was gonna happen, bro?
That's a good idea.
Milk was
a good idea.
everywhere. All right, you would think such a tiny carton would have such little impact, but no. It was a nuclear score streak. It took out 6, 7, no, 10 kids in the cafeteria table.
Bodies just falling on the floor.
There was no way they could avoid
People
it.
screaming.
I got milk. I got
There was no
milk.
way to dodge it, all right? Many lives were lost that day. I had to bury my fellow comrades, okay?
I had to
close
bury
my eyes.
him.
Oh
I had
god.
to
But
bury
that's when
him.
everyone started complaining, and it was getting loud. Everyone, blah, 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 blah. You know, they're whining little baby. I don't know if this is related to you guys. The teacher came over and gave us a red cup. I don't know if you guys had this in your school.
A
but-
red cup?
Yeah, a red cup, which means if your cafeteria gets a red cup, you're not allowed to talk for the rest of the lunch period.
Wait, what? That makes no sense.
What?
Why can't you talk during?
No, not during a red cup. There was 3 different cups. You had a green cup where you could talk, a yellow cup where you could talk like whispering, and a
Middle?
red cup you couldn't talk at all. We got the red cup, okay?
Yo, my man just got
I've never understood that, dude. It would drive me nuts. So both of my kids aren't in elementary anymore, but they would have these strict, same thing. And they did, I don't remember what they did. They put up, maybe it was like that too, green, yellow, red, but they would put up like a thing on the wall, depending upon how they were acting. And yeah, they had something where it was red that they had to eat in silence. I'm like, bro, these are kids. These are elementary kids that their time to exhaust energy so they could pay attention during class is during lunch and recess. How are you going to take away their ability to talk with their friends during lunch when you want them to be quiet and pay attention to class, but yet you're going to make them be quiet during lunch? Like, it blew my mind, dude. It drove, ooh. I'm getting heated. I'm already getting floored thinking about it.
You got Terminator in real life.
Yeah. Probably asking, why am I telling this story? Because after that, some kids rattled me out. Little snitches. Because the
Snitches
teachers
get
were asking
stitches.
who was causing all
Snitches
this
get
commotion
stitches.
in the first place. I was showing true magic. Why not just appreciate my art?
They're just jealous. They were just jealous of your magic skills.
sorry for you, Socks.
So basically, they ratted me out. The teacher sat me down. You know it's serious. Before you sit down, they call you by your full name.
no.
Socks for 1.
I don't know if I've ever heard a teacher, like parents do that. When your parent calls you by your full name, bruh, it's about to get real.
First, middle, and last name. Socks for 1.
She brought me into her room, and I already didn't have a good relationship with this woman because it wasn't the first time
Name
I
was
was
Karen?
in this room, all right? It was at least once a week.
Socks bad boy confirmed.
She was babbling, you know, the same stuff that I need to show a good example to the other kids. I can't keep doing this. What's my credit card information? You know, the usual.
Wait, what?
Your social
But
security
that's
number.
when something different happened. Ever so slowly, move this piece of paper paper across the desk. Okay, this piece of paper.
Was it my medical degree?
It was something that was real, meme god. It was something that was real, all right? In my mind, I was like, what is she doing? Is she throwing like a pop quiz on me? What kind of subject is this? And then the teacher said this. You need to get this signed by your parents.
Exactly in that tone.
Exactly in that tone. No, in my mind, I was like, woman, who do you think you are? I was showing my best magic trick in the entire world. People would praise me for this one day. You should be the one getting a paper slip. On the bus ride home, I don't know how to describe it. Have you ever felt like you were being punched
when you know you're about to be in big trouble?
By The Rock?
I never had that feeling, man. You should get that checked out,
I can't
bro.
relate.
You know, I was thinking on the ride home, why don't I just forge the signature? You know?
No.
There's only one problem with this, okay? I couldn't even write my own name in cursive. I'm doomed. My parents, on the other hand, they had this like super cool whip when they signed things. And while me, on the other hand, people couldn't even read my normal print writing. There was only one thing I could do. It was to give my mom the paper slip and show what I did. Mom, I'm home. Welcome home. I made us dinner. I hope you like spaghetti. What's wrong? I didn't even say anything to her yet. Yet she knew something was up.
What's
How?
wrong?
This witch. I said this. I need you to sign this piece of paper so they can let me on a field trip. A field trip? Are you even trying? Do I even realize that she knows how to read?
So you just gave her the paper just like that? You told her this is for a field trip?
Bro, never lie. That always makes it worse.
Oh, sure. Give it here. She takes it out of my hands and starts reading it over. In my mind, it's all over.
It's so
I will have
awkward.
to move to Japan. I will start a new life.
Your whole life just flashed before your eyes.
You can see her smile just slowly disappearing as her eyes just go lower and lower on the paper, right? Oh, God, I need to start packing. What do I need to survive? My Nintendo, for sure. A granola bar. I don't know, man. I've never done this before, okay?
Actually,
a
I'm
granola
toilet paper,
bar.
man. That stuff is necessary. I just realized I ran out of it.
She raised her face from the paper. She stared into my soul. I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
You're dead.
Just finish
You're
me
dead.
off, okay? I can't take it anymore, woman. Just do it. Just do it.
Mortal Kombat movement.
She said literally
Finish him.
nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Complete silence. And this is when I knew it was all over. For all you fellow kids that don't understand the parent anger chart, let me show you something, all right? So first, at level 1, there is annoyed. This is when you tick off your parents. Probably because you were doing something dumb. Then there is when they raise their volume. This is when they're angry, but not yet screaming. You know, just like a loud voice. Then there's 40 other stages. And at the very top,
Silence.
there's complete
Silence.
silence. This is just above literal death. That's where we're at right now, right? So, you're asking what happened next? Well, all I can tell you is that it made me a better person. And this is where I am today.
Let's go! Let me bring you in, fam. Dude, I got the hiccups for one. I'm having so much... Dang it. Why? I don't know why it does that. Why does my body say, oh, you're done with the video and doing your outro? Time for hiccups. Dude, I'm having so much fun reacting to these. I love the way that they tell stories and they do it in this like group setting. And it's typically super funny stories that all of us can relate to. But what I want to know is, I want to know your guys' stories of when you got in trouble. Let me know them in the comments. I'm so stoked to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you show SockStudios some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats. And as usual, be kind of one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Gonna make love for the Sauce Gang. Sauce Gang.